Gold takes a beating in wake of the latest ECB monetary policy decision and press conference with Christine Lagarde, who is the president of the ECB. So why? What happened? Well, basically, it wasn't just gold that really took a bit of a hammering. European equities also have been on the back foot ever since that ECB meeting, and also initially Euro was on the back foot as well, although to be fair Euro has since reversed because of some month-end flows. But anyway, the market reaction really shows that there was broadly some disappointment with this ECB meeting. So why? Well, firstly, let's talk about the ECB meeting. What happened? Well, they held rates as expected at minus 0.5. Their pre-coronavirus QE program was maintained at 20 billion euros per month in terms of the amount they actually purchased. They maintained their pandemic emergency purchasing program, which is their coronavirus QE program. They maintained that at 750 billion euros. I was about to say million there, no, definitely not million, billion. And they also announced another financing scheme for banks called, well, the PELTRO, or the Pandemic Emergency Long-Term Refinancing Operation. Yes, I got it right. And that is basically, it creates incentives for banks to lend. Because basically banks are getting ridiculously low interest rates. I think they're getting interest rates as low as -1%, so that's even lower than the ECB's key lending rate. Trying to get them to lend, pretty much. So why was it disappointing? Well, whilst a lot of analysts were expecting pretty much this exact outcome, a lot of people were also hoping that they would announce a big increase to the pandemic emergency purchasing program, the massive QE program that they've been doing in response to the coronavirus. A lot of people were hoping that that program would come today. The ECB, basically, they didn't do it today, but they did drop a lot of hints that they might do it at their next meeting in June, or maybe, you know, a meeting soon. So it's not like off the cards entirely, but there was definitely a hope in the market that they would do that program today, and when they didn't, bit of disappointment. And what do we know about gold? Gold loves QE. So if gold traders had been pricing in a probability that the ECB was going to massively expand their QE program, and then they didn't, gold has to adjust, gold has to sell off a little bit. Same with European equities, same with the euro. Now, just something I want to quickly talk about, guys, the euro reaction at the moment to the ECB. Not the typical, I actually mentioned this in my video yesterday, not the typical hawkish dovish type reaction. A lot of it is about confidence in the eurozone. So by not doing their big increase to the QE program today, there's a slight reduction in the confidence in the eurozone, or the confidence that there's not going to be another debt crisis or something like that. Slight, very slight. The euro weakness really wasn't that bad compared to what we saw in gold and Stoxx. So yeah, guys, very, very interesting time to be trading euro, because it's all about confidence in the system. Obviously, we're going to be all over the ECB and all of these key themes that are important for euro and financial markets at the moment. So do check out our memberships, because they get all this information in real time, so they can trade off of it and see it moving markets in real time. That is pretty much it from me for now, and I'll see you in the next one.